EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. You'll get this out wide. They face second down and 7. They'll look to throw. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Now, faking the give. It is brought in the end zone. His 16th touchdown of the year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Chargers are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Now this time they'll look to throw.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Back to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They'll try and run it with Brooks.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 now from the 36. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
That is left side and caught by Flowers.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll look to throw again. Open man, that's Flowers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 3rd down, here's Brooks. And the Chiefs are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Another try with Brooks. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for.
And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. Past midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Chargers. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, And then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick six. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. That's to the right side and incomplete. It was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. And it'll be second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Back to the air one more time. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. He slams it in there, and he is in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Chiefs. The extra point is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he is out of bounds on the return as that ends the first quarter of action. From the 35, it's first and 10. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll drop to throw. He's going to run it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. I'll give on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's out of bounds but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. It's second down. Slot man in motion right. Back to the air once more on second down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go once more with Brooks. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. 11 yards as they move the chain.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, KC. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Chiefs are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Finding space at the 40.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
On 3rd down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. This caught right side by Worthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He fires downfield for Pitts. And this will be incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll check this down to the running back. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this.
That'll be intercepted. And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. They'll turn and hand this one off. A dive, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They'll look to throw. He'll go right back to Flowers. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and He's lucky that it just falls incomplete. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to... That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nick Cross. And the Chargers are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Now a shot here, deep middle. That's caught! And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll lead to a second down. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. On is Coop for the point after. It's up and good. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. They'll look to throw again. This one complete, right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That one knocked away and incomplete.
Might be wise for this quarterback to try somebody else in coverage here, Mike. This guy's known for being a savvy playmaker once the ball's in the air, and he showed why by swatting that ball away, and he's going to pick up a PBU on the stat sheet.
And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down. They'll run with Brooks. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Kansas City. No problem there on the extra point. And the Chiefs back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll stick with him again. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold him to a gain of just 3. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Receiver in motion, going right. And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play. The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. This throw right is taken in by Flowers.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. He's got it at about the 8, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. He'll look to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Chiefs.
The Chiefs will set up.
They'll look to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Chiefs 29.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody...
That is caught. What a throw. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, KC. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many...
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Slot receiver headed right. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, LA. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. So now a big play coming here for the Chargers, who are going for 2.
The Chargers will
They send him right out of the slot. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points. So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll throw out of the gun. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. That's a throw that's going to make him cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. They'll drop to throw. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He fires downfield for Pitts. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
They'll run. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll let one go down the middle. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.